Torres and Thomas drove the green. Gonzalez versus onto the side, for those of you. Yeah, extra holes, extra innings. But nobody started on second base. Starts with the camera. Yeah, you get to start, right, 37 yards out. Speed this sucker up.
What do you think of Sandoval?
Outstanding. Typically, he's turning into a typical performance for him. More changeup, better today. Slider's been outstanding. Fastball command overall, I thought was better. For my money, when he gets fastball command, he should normally be pitching in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. Because instead, the stuff is, they don't get good swings at it, no good looks at it. Did they hit the ball really hard against him? They don't even know if they did or not. It's something that was absolutely.
It's a right.
He's the one
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, right, but it was hard, like a low amount more on it, I guess. So he really, weaker contact, strike throwing was better, all stuff was working, so he was outstanding.
What do you say about his passion too? Like you can tell he doesn't come off the mound lightly when it's time to.
No, he's wonderful. He and I talk all the time. He knows, we're definitely on the same page. I want him to pitch in the 9th inning, he knows that. It just got to the point there, we got a little ratty, and I knew they were gonna hit Brown there, you know that. I just about knew he had some decent at-bats, I thought, today. And Pinder really hits lefties well. So it was just later in the game, and Tep, I thought, looked really good last night. So you knew they were gonna hit Brown right there, but he pitched him beautifully, Tepera did. So that's the way it's supposed to work, you know. We got really good back end of the bullpen. You don't run away from them because they've had a difficult time. You get them, for me, you get them back out more often actually than less often.
What do you think of Iglesias? Yesterday.
Yeah, that was his best fastball, I thought, all year. 97 out there, might have been 98 elsewhere. Change-up to Lowry was outstanding. The first slider, sent to Murphy, was really, really good. Or Benton Quirk, I can't remember, but that looked more like it. They all look better last couple nights. I know Luke had a tough time last night, but he's going to show what Tepera just showed you today and what he did. He's outstanding. So pitching like that, we had one sun ball, otherwise it's a shutout right there without the sun. That's a tough field.
How's Taylor Ward?
He's good. He's getting some tests, I think, again tomorrow. So I don't have an answer yet. Frosty talked to me before the game, and they just weren't certain. So he was not available today. So the more he's going to get done, he needs to get done, and then we'll come to some conclusions.
What are the tests he's doing?
I have no idea.
Is it?
I really don't know.
No, I was gonna ask a follow-up, and then you said no.
Follow up, I don't know, I don't know. Sure.
Was it a regular day off for Walsh today?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Last time we did that, he came back with 2 homers, so let's see if it helps.
I know he gave up the hit in the 5th, but it almost seemed like Patrick looked like he was almost expected to throw a no-hitter.
Oh, listen, like you said, he's got an attitude about him in the best of ways. He does not want to come out. He wants to pitch 9. He wants to be that guy. He wants to lead the staff. I love it. I love everything about him. Our conversations, I've seen him grow over the last couple of years. Where, remember, a couple of years ago, he'd get to the 4th or the 5th inning, high pitch count, struggled, lose the strike zone, come out, be all upset. He's got past that. You just have to get past that at some point. Now, the thing I loved that he did today, you might have, when Hugo made the error, did you notice he turned around and gave him that little thing, me and you, got back on him out and struck out the next 2 guys. He picked up his teammates. So that to me is a real indicator of a leader on the mound.
Is Otani going to be in the leadoff spot even if Ward comes back? Or
No. If T-Dub comes back, I think it's another role.
How does that change the mood of the locker or the dugout when 17 gets up there and hits a home run and the 2 pitches into the game?
It does. It does it both ways. The attitude in your dugout versus the attitude in their dugout. It's weird, as we are in baseball, that even the first hitter of the game could have an impact on the entire game. Or you hit a bullet somewhere and they make a great play, and all of a sudden the script flips also. I've seen it. I've seen well-struck balls in the first inning, error, roll down in the corner, and all of a sudden 2 runs score and the game's over. I don't know why, but it's true. So yes, it's good to get out of the chute like that, and he hit the ball well all day. I thought he looked pretty good overall. Mikey looked good. Renito's been really solid, and Velasquez continues to make harder contact, and I like that a lot.
How would you describe the Otani home?
just, he was putting, on the green. Yeah, right.
You talked a couple times here about a lot of guys haven't got hot at the same time, but it seems like Trout has been at a consistently really high level, Mike Trout kind of
Yeah.
level. What has that sort of meant to the team?
It's kind of low voltage, I mean, he's just there all the time.
Yeah.
And when you need him, it kind of pops up. No, it's great. I mean, it is for the rest of the group, it's kind of a safeguard, a safety blanket. He's there, like you're saying. He's having quietly like an outstanding year, right? I mean, people are fine like they always do, but you start extrapolating out again what he's doing right now. By the end of the season, he'll take it. But it's true. I mean, I've had other players like that quietly, weirdly, but quietly go about it, and you look up and it's like, whoa, when the numbers pop up on the board.
Seems like he's also playing under control, not necessarily with the governor because of his calf,
Yep.
but you like how he's sort of, like today he might have gone to third in that single in previous years. You like how he's sort of playing that kind of way, considering his health issues.
Yeah, I think, yes, he's very aware, self-aware, but he's wanting to run more too. We're looking for spots to get him to go. We've already talked about that, so he must be feeling pretty good. But the one to right field, Pinder's got a really good arm, and he was shallow enough that I think he made the right decision by not going. But I think you can see more of that. I think he's feeling pretty good right now.
And that fly ball, should Suzuki have tagged up on that, or was Rage just?
He did. What happened was he did tag up. This is right in front of me, and then he went down halfway. You have to talk about. I think he expected the throw to go home, and then it went to second. That screwed everything up because even where he was at, I think had he just watched the flight of the ball, which was thrown well by Pinder, that he might have been able to bring it that moment. But he thought, and I agree with him, if the ball had been thrown home, he can't go right there. He would have been out, I thought. So I think that's kind of weird. And then Tyler's on second, thinking that he's going to go, then he gets hung up. And he also thought, I would bet, that the ball's going to go to the plate. I mean, all that, I was actually pleased when he threw it to second because I thought, we're good there, and that's going to permit Suzuki to score, and then all hell broke loose. That's exactly what I saw.
So you expected, sound like everybody expected that ball to go to home plate?
Yeah.
Instead of, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was confused.
Well, Suzuki
I was
running-
confused up there
Suzuki
too.
running, I thought it was going to go.
Okay.
Because the guy throws well.
Right.
All right, guys, that's it.
Thanks,
Thank
sir.
you.